things a little bit, but
Ooh, I know a guy who can do that for you.
Exactly. Put airwalk on those so you can just run across the skies. Don't worry, one day.
That's funny.
We'll head back to camp. It doesn't really disrupt Sunny too much. He only sleeps for 2 hours. The rest of it's just gluttonous sleep.
nice. Yeah, the griffin is as smart as Mister is.
Yep. Either kill the damn thing or leave it alone.
I think the problem was it was too fast and it was raining. That's what they said, anyways.
Cog?
Yeah. Yes.
In the war that you fought, your side used griffins.
They used to be great mounts. We used to ride them to battle. That was years ago, long time ago. Perhaps this is a descendant of one of those mounts.
You remember, like, being asked one time to stitch up a griffin that got into a scrap in the war, that got shot by Imperial muskets.
They're magnificent creatures, really. Unfortunate. We had many of them. Should have seen them flying around in the sky.
Quite how old are you?
Camp, like.
Oh, near camp?
Well, we're talking about this.
Oh, sorry, I thought
It's totally
it was
fine.
sunny and
I didn't realize Cog was there.
yeah.
They don't let the old man wander around too much on his own.
He might not come back. Don't know what's up with this crazy guy.
We could engage in a conversation with Barnabus. I mean, Barnabus hasn't had a chance to talk to Cog yet.
Yeah, you can see they returned to camp, and Cog was finishing up a story about griffins.
The fuck have you been? Barnabas doesn't sleep more than 2 hours a night either. So I imagine we're getting to know each other.
He seems to like his bottle, though.
Dislike the sounds of pain.
Yeah, fucking awful. Seem to put that ugly one right to sleep, though.
He has had a hard life.
Oh, I can imagine. Facts is facts, though. He is fucking hideous.
It wasn't. It was done to him. He wasn't born that way.
Yeah, he's a child of the lighthouse. Well, that's what they call the children. Usually it's only done to children.
So,
no.
Sonny's like,
Ask him about it. He was an adult.
Mister is tugging at Barnabas's shirt.
Fuck off, you bloody chicken!
Polly comes out.
Hey, go play tag. It's not too hard.
Polly sits up in a tree, and Mister is just jumping to try to reach Polly.
Thogram actually only sleeps 2 hours.
Oh, you're another one? Yeah, what's everyone doing? Will you guys shut up? Yeah.
Would you all shut the fuck up?
Alright, so the non-sleepers go over and have a little talk away from the camp.
Temper. I told you I'd make him a ring. Seriously.
So, I wanted to talk to you,
Sorry?
Cog.
Yes, Professor.
Well, unless I'm mistaken, you are a very particular sort of construction. Unlike Slake, you are powered by an elf stone, am I right?
You're correct.
Suspicion across Sonny's face is like, that's a little forward.
And how would you know this?
Well, we have heard rumors of your the other one being blown up and whatnot.
Taylor.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
put back together and there being a crystal. That and I have been in possession of elf stones in the past.
Really?
Yeah, you do realise you can be reincarnated.
I'm not sure how that spell works, but this body suits me just fine for now.
Oh, don't, I'm not judging. I just wanted you to be aware of your options. Yeah, this is a form of immortality, and it certainly has some obvious advantages. However, personally, a life without drink and food and dreams, well, that's not a life I prefer.
Most mammals are concerned with fornication or replication.
I'm concerned with finding the rest of my brethren that are still trapped in crystals and returning them where they're supposed to be. This is my second life, not my first one. I've already lived all that I need to live. My plans after I free them is not to continue here. It's to join them.
I'm just saying, flesh can be yours, and not only can you be reincarnated, but my guess is, based on what I have seen in the past, is you will return as elf or at least half elven.
Quite possibly. I appreciate the thought and sharing this information with me. Not interested though. Thank you, Barnabus.
Well, if you change your mind, we'll talk to Sonny. I can't fucking reincarnate you.
It's quite fucked up, really. I don't know why you want to stay like a tin can. Gives me more abilities,
He doesn't
more
like,
chance of success.
doesn't like to eat or fornicate or dream or drink. I like
You would understand, but you can't.
No, I fucking can't. It's fucking. If someone did that to me, I would be quite fucking upset.
They took my life away, yes, but I was
you go over this.
already lived.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I've already lived. This is borrowed time.
Were you an old man when you died?
No, I died in the war. Long time ago.
So how old are you?
I was born about 300 and so years ago.
More.
More than 300 years ago.
So,
but
Your
I-
age is on your character sheet if you're.
I think it only said more. I think it's 300 plus or something. I'm so. Let's see, changed? No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There it is. I'm about 150. Elves grow older than that, but I was born. When I looked at the timelines, I was about 450 years ago.
that's fascinating. You know, I would like to get your take on certain aspects of history, given that it is written by the victors, so they say. But that is for another time. Now, you, if I didn't misunderstand, you were found with Slake.
Yes, we believe. Well, we were constructed by the same family or wizards or whatever they were, and pulls out a key and starts just going. Oh, you see, we he's charging himself up or winding himself up.
The key thing.
Yeah. So yeah, whoever constructed us, well, we were being delivered somewhere, and we woke up when we were. The caravan was ambushed, and that's when we awoke. It's all we remember, really.
Really?
Before that, I was a crystal, and Slake doesn't remember either. So
I wonder if Ryan's is trying to find a way for his own immortality.
They were being moved by mercenaries with Manticore, and they might know who did the what with the who.
Worth looking into, I suppose, when we have time.
can look into it, but we're on the right track. Where Slake's going, that family would probably have more crystals of my elven brethren.
It can Slake Oh, God. If Slake died and he were resurrected, would he be a half golem or would he be?
It's an interesting question. Give me a knowledge arcana and a knowledge religion.
Okay, I will take. Well, I'll take 10 on both because I've used my 20 for the day.
What about a reincarnate?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Incarnate will make a biological creature.
At least can get the rage out. Yeah. The knowledge arcana with
Not-
Oh, wait, get over here. I've got a question for you. That'll be a 41, 51, and I will use an inspiration point because I haven't used them all today. So 56 on the knowledge arcana.
Nice.
And knowledge religion. Be 42 plus 4, 46, and 51 on the knowledge religion.
So these are drastically different circumstances where cogs fueled by like this masterful clockwork energy, and his life force is housed in an elf stone. Slake has been more so transformed into the monstrosity that he is right now. You're pretty sure if Slake died and you brought him back, he'd be brought back as that monstrosity. Like his entire...
That's what he is now, yeah.
It's his entire type has changed.
Okay.
Now, reincarnate, he probably won't come back as the monstrosity, but he might not come back. He's gonna be a different...
Not coming back as a dwarf, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could try reincarnating him. That might work. But doubt he'll be a dwarf. I'm guessing that's what he'd like.
Well, the elves we used to. There are some tricks that you can do. Perhaps there are similar ways for dwarves. To force a creature in a certain race, lineage.
Your elf stones, though I have no evidence for it, I suspect are part of the advantages of working within a mythal.
Well, perhaps if you give him a properly crafted dwarf stone, could do the thing.
That's the thing. Dwarves don't have mythals.
True. But that's why I leave all the learned work to you. Taps you on the shoulder. You could figure it out if anyone could.
Yeah, well.
Goblins.
Dwarves prefer mithril to mithril.
True. But that magic can be reproduced. You just leave it up to the spot like you.
Who will reproduce it, that's all. In the way
You just need a lot of elves. Oh, right. The Empire killed us all.
Not all of you.
Close.
Just stop. At least half the elves you see there are actually elves.
All right.
Fortress Stop, you realize, is just through the trees over there.
By the way, if you see a monkey, fucking kill it.
That's quite specific. Not specific, I mean, but...
It's just looking around.
Right, it's time for me to pray to the weave. Sonny goes and takes his gluttonous sleep because he doesn't need to. This is his prayer sleep now.
Mr. lies down beside you. like shaking his head at all the sleeping wizards.
It's like, I could step on that one. Wouldn't even wake up. I'd step on that one.
I heard you talking about me over there. You try to cast some spell on me, I'll break your fingers and feed them to you. You're muted.
Muted. Mark, you muted? I don't know if you had to come back or Starkey anything.
Yeah.
Oh, we just said we'd have a dream of doing that.
Good.
Sonny, with his eyes closed. Snake, I'd like to apologize. I had a dream about casting a spell on you. I just thought it would be best to apologize.
Yeah, well, don't do that.
Let's hope he doesn't engage in sleep casting. That's a terrible thing when that happens.
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah. I had a roommate back at the academy. Oh, set the whole room on fire, turned his cat into a chicken.
It's like takes a step back from Sunny.
Arthur chuckles to himself, goes back to his book. That's funny.
All right, your weird and very deadly party awakes with
Yeah, we're the type of party that, like,
Fucking
we're the
psychopaths.
teams. We sleep in the middle of the road.
Bunch of psychopaths.
If anybody comes up, go around.
Okay, next morning, just gonna arrange your tokens.
Yep.
Sildar will ride in the wagon with his cat named Clark.
The Clark the kitty.
Agony will ride on the back, kind of with Brennos.
In terms of gods, most days Brennos prays to Henseath primarily.
Okay.
And he's like, he worships that of travel and that of strength.
Nice. Basically, Brennos worships the pantheon of dwarvish gods and can change his Inquisitor domain, or domains. It sounds like
Names, I think you said it was at that level it turned into 2.
Yep. He is able to pick domains based off of which god he's favoriting that day. Strength and war are good picks. Okay. I'm going to move your tokens to a different map.
Okay. We are going for the second piece, right?
Yeah, we're heading to we're heading to the castle.
That's better.
Okay, you end up finding some old roads that and trails that Sildar identifies. He says, we follow one of these trails, will lead to the castle.
Perfect. We will follow the trail, and I think we're kind of thinking we're a bunch of badasses.
Yep.
A bit different than the first adventure, first couple of fights the other party had.
I think it takes you a few days to get there, but that's it sounds like that's fine.
I will take the opportunity. So you said 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The staff is now fully charged and ready for assaulting.
Nice. And then the little bastard Yemix needs to go.
That little prick.
Fucker.
Oh my.
Fuck, kill him. Fuck.
Exactly.
Mark, you did good. Listen to them.
Look at him crying on the other side of the screen.
All right, you see it. You come around a corner, and there is the crumbling ruins of a castle that is visible. There is a tower that looks like it's open to the elements. That's never good. There are some various steps that lead up into the castle.
Does it look exposed?
The castle is missing upper floors, and
It's like, I think I understand the thought or Ahmed's having, which is I put out my cannons and I let them shoot at the castle until the castle is gone.
all right.
About how far away are we from the castle?
300 feet? More than that?
I'm gonna draw a little bit of terrain. So they've let some shrubbery and trees grow close to the castle, which typically, when you have a castle, is probably not.
You're not supposed to be able to sneak up on it. They usually be clearing around them.
But they're also kind of hiding in, technically human-controlled lands. So, the gray box is just hiding some writing, but it's also, we'll say, like an old foundation of perhaps another building or something that's just been swept away.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you can dimension door using your telekinesis to pick stuff up, but I don't know if that's for sure.
No, you can't do that.
Perfect.
So you guys were following a trail, and you kind of saw the castle ruins through those copse of trees.
Does it look like there's any? So all we see is this wall, right?
Yeah, you see wall, and you can see parts that have crumbled away, but no entrance. This part that you can see is open to the elements, but a lot of the rubble looks like it's been pushed into a high pile. There are some goblins that you can hear just chatting amongst themselves at the doorway.
So, has anyone in this group ever considered just asking Sunny to scout ahead before just recklessly moving forward?
Sorry, one sec. Marty, how high is what's the elevation difference between us and the castle?
Castle's on a bit of a hill, so we'll say from where you are now, probably 20 feet grade.
And how high are the walls?
The walls are maybe 25, 30 feet tall.
Okay. And can I lob stuff with the cannon? Like, is my shot have to be straight, or can I go like?
It is an attack roll, so you have to target. You have to see what you're going at. You could probably lob things if you were just trying to hit roofs.
No, I can fire the cannon from 30 feet away.
So yes, you could lob. You could lob shots, but you can't target a thing if you're lobbing.
My thing is, if it's 20 feet and then the walls are another 15 feet, and I'm 30 feet up, I still can't see over the wall to see what the hell I'm hitting.
Yeah, you don't see like places that are open to the air aside from here.
Okay.
But the tops of the castles are all ruined. Like they're all kind of crumbling and kind of like the top half of the castle has probably already been shelled by cannon fire or it just fell into disrepair.
All right.
Okay, so
Yep,
you stop
close enough.
here. Your horses do nicker a little bit. I'm going to roll a perception check for those two goblins as you're thinking.
Spells start. Thogram starts putting off spells.
Sonny's like Mistra, I think. Is where
24. So a horse standing there making noise is DC 24 for them to notice the horse from that distance, and it got a 23. So there's a goblin who actually left his post and is peeing in the bushes, but doesn't seem to notice the horse full of the horse-filled carriage full of killers that are on the other side of the copse of trees.
Mistra, protect the horses and the cow and the ranger man and his kitty.
It's not a bad idea if you go scout to see what we're up against, says Agony.
All right.
You don't have to encourage smarty pants.
No, I could just start lobbing. Oh, I could just start shelling the entire place from here.
How do you know there's not more hostages or anything? Shame on you for your destructive and behaviour. Shame. You're awful good, aren't you?
I'm lawful something.
Sildar says they might have
Neutral good.
one of the Rockseeker brothers. They did.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sonny's going to cast see
Neutral
invisibility.
evil character. That's a good one.
You're going to use Tiny Bat form because Tiny Bat is a good one.
Tiny Bat is awesome.
Okay.
I like Tiny Bat. So see invis. I'll put the spells on Sonny. Major armor. See invisibility. Okay, and he's going to start poking around.
Okay.
See what he can see.
Where you fly, little bat, fly. All right, you can hear. Do you understand Goblin?
I think Goblin is a particularly interesting tongue, if useless to learn. Give me a sec to see if I prepare to comprehend languages in one of my many casting classes. I did not.
All right.
Oh, they're using their language again.
You could hear guttural, low, deep voices in Goblin. You suspect
Okay.
from the from the arrow slits in this building. You take a look in, and there are 4 bugbears in filthy chambers that are carving up meat along 2 tables and having lunch.
Okay. Flip over to this little arrow slit.
Okay, there is a dirty chamber full of stained sleeping mats. It looks like the interior of the castle has parts of it have crumbled away. Things have been swept up to the side, and there are some bugbears that are asleep.
Okay. Flip over to this one.
Okay, there's laughter coming from this table as some more heavily armored and armed bugbears are sitting at a table with a dwarf that is chained to a chair, and they seem to be playing a game of cards, and the dwarf is playing even though he's unconscious. You see a muttering. Well, are you going in, or are you? Give me a stealth check, actually.
Okay. These ones are these are the good ones. Okay, Sonny's stealth as Tiny Bat is come on. computer, tell me the answer.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so diminutive 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Natural 1, 18, 19.
Okay. Oh, these. Yeah, the heavily armored ones are too busy with their cards. You see a top knotted goblin talking to a really ugly bugbear sitting on a big chair. You know, the goblin's explaining something, and the bugbear seems to keep on throwing his hands up in the air, and there's a tinge of silver in the bugbear's beard, suggesting that he's old. 19.
I rolled real bad.
You see Yimik looking at you. And Yimik saw a spellcasting bat in the goblin cave. The other thing that you see in the room from this vantage point is a snoring giant that is sleeping in the corner. Or something to that effect. All right. I think it's initiative at this point.
He always gets to act in the surprise round.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah. You surprise them.
Well, actually, so if I had more action, give me a second. I don't. I only get to use, because of that, I can't use other aspects of my items, which is just a fact. So otherwise I would like baleful polymorph the eunuch and fly away. I'm just flying away. It's just fly away time.
All right. What? Give me 2 moves. All right. So, yeah, you're hustling back to the group, and
Sorry, that was a little bit too far.
about 6 seconds later, Sonny, you could hear the whole castle like fucking yeah, a bunch of bugbears yelling and goblins and yeah, it was Yimik. Otherwise, they might have just seen a bat and it's like, yeah, whatever. Yep. But
yeah, that's the whole point. Is like, oh, it's just a bat. It's a normal thing for the terrain.
No,
Yimik has nightmares.
Right. The bat that turns you into little cute kittens. Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare. Okay, so by the time, are you just waiting there, Sonny? Or are you?
Oh, that was 2 moves.
Okay. Next round.
Okay, Sonny is going to fly back to the seat. He turns in. Will turn into Sonny and start talking.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's
Eunuch,
looking at the castle because they can now hear like.
Eunuch is there, and they do have a hostage, and it's in that tower, and they have some grunts in the other 2 towers, but they're not overly important. And then there's some sort of giant and some sort of chief. That one. He's basically pointing at this tower, hostage and bad things. These towers, who cares?
It sounds
right.
It sounds like they saw you, says Eamon to Sonny. As you can hear like a goblin going ding 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 on some like gong.
Right. So don't shoot the big tower. Got it.
Sonny shrugs.
Okay. How are you?
We're gonna fight them here, or are we gonna? Oh, sorry. We're gonna fight them here. Or are we gonna go inside? tell me is I need to prepare properly.
We're not letting them keep the hostage. We're going in to get the hostage.
Another time.
All right, gnome dwarf, take me to that tower.
That's an interesting approach.
We've got a guy who teleports. I want in the bedchambers after a few seconds to cast some spells, but then I want in the bedchamber.
You're telling Thogram?
I can dimension door, says Agony.
All right, then never mind then. We'll go to the bedchambers, me and the dragon man.
What's the 400 feet plus 40 feet per level?
Yep.
Agony's 8th.
It's not 800 feet away. It's 300 feet away.
Not without me, you're not going.
Okay, so Agony can take 2 people of regular size.
Yeah, Cog hops over the wagon.
Yep.
We're doing this?
I think so. All right, so all the goblins are waking up and they know something is happening, and you can hear the roars of anger and marching and scrambling of goblins.
Cast 3 buffs or something and then go in, I think is what the...
Yeah, I'm gonna give them...
How many round? I assume when you showed up is when you start casting. Engine, Barkskin, Arizona, Mage Armor, Shield, Long Arms, Categories. Excuse me.
Okay, goblins don't come spilling out of this place. In fact, they go running into.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they wake up their giant.
They saw Sunny, and that little guy saw Sunny and went, "It's Sunny," and warned everybody, and the castle's awake.
Agony says he can
Fuck you, Yimmick!
Yeah, otherwise it would have just been a bat. Agony is going to dimension door where they said they saw a prisoner in a very dangerous room. He can take 2 people, so he's going to take Brennos and Cog. Are there any other dimension doors?
I can dimension door. Sorry, I can dimension door, of course.
Fuck that! I'm going into the front. Who's with me?
Brennos, you're gonna be all right with those 2. All right, I assume that's good.
Brennos will go with Slake.
Yeah, that's it. No magic. We'll carve our way through goblins.
Okay, we'll carve our way through the goblins.
And what about the dwarven friend?
Save the hostage.
Amadeus is
I
going
was
to go
just
to
going to say Amadeus should dimension door.
the monk brigade, the teleporting monk brigade. Okay.
And the rest of us will take up the rear, yeah? All right, good.
All right then. Good luck, you fella.
Sunny's going to hand Sildar the reins.
Okay.
Here you go. Mistra will protect you. Don't get yourself killed.
Same goes to you. May the gods be with you.
The gods are with us.
Barnabus is going to spend a charge from his staff and increase. I'm assuming it has enlarged first.
Do we see any goblins running in right now?
I think it's got a large person mass.
I don't know that anyone else wants to get bigger, though. Do they?
Nope. Not my guys.
It's also who's a person.
So Sunny doesn't want to be bigger. Thorgrim doesn't want to be bigger.
Oh,
Brennos can leave it with being bigger.
does it work on outsiders? Are they...
It won't work on the native outsider, no.
Just an FYI.
Really unfortunate.
Yep.
Be more people. He's a tiefling, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's a tiefling. They're
native
native outsiders.
Native outsider.
Barnabus, could you move my cannon with you?
There might be some way of casting a higher level enlarged person that will work on other creatures, but it's not in the
It's
staff.
not in the staff, yeah.
Making Brennos bigger is a thing.
Brennos doesn't mind being bigger.
Alright, you'll make Brennos bigger. Use a charge from the staff.
Ah.
What the fuck? It's like...
Slate,
Magic.
Slate, could you move my cannon with you?
What?
I can fire it as we approach.
You got a cannon? Alright, if it's a magic thing, I ain't touching it.
You know what? Amadeus will get bigger too. Why the hell not?
Wait, don't do that.
I'm not a person. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
You're also not a person, and Agony's like, I won't be able to take you.
Okay, so
That's unfortunate. That whole
Yep, he stands beside Slake.
A goblin is coming out of the castle.
He's coming with a surrender.
Wouldn't mind if you push it along with you. Be great.
He stops when he sees the cannon. Alright, is this thing magical?
Nope, it is not.
Ha ha ha! Let's test it out on that one.
Good idea.
You can see a goblin with a stick. The stick has a dirty sock on the end of it, and he's waving.
Hang on. What is it that you want?
Humans!
Okay, for argument's sake, sure, we're all humans.
Shift and growl, watch to parlay!
Not this fucking shit again.
About what?
Parlay! Parlay!
Does anyone want to parlay? You just want to knock this fucking place over?
Go for option B.
Oh, hang on. Let's see if we can. Hang on. Let's see if we can get.
Great Chief of Cragmaw wish to sell prisoner to you. Ransom, ransom.
Alright,
Really?
we want the prisoner, we want the Yemek fucker, and we want the fucking thing you stole. All three, and we don't kill you all.
What thing we steal? We steal many things. I mean,
All thing you steal.
oh, Chieftain not like that. Chieftain like his things. Okay, so you want dwarf back, and you want all things stolen.
And we want the little fucker that flies around.
Give it.
My template. Don't forget that.
Okay, you want a goblin?
Do you want us to write this down for you?
Yes.
Oh,
Chieftain
yeah,
know
all right.
how to read.
Oh, this will be funny. All right.
Okay.
All right. Barnabas writes down what they want.
You may have the sock of friendship.
Yeah,
It's
you
a,
can
it's,
keep
a,
that.
it's a dirty, dirty sock.
You can keep that, friend.
He takes the sock off the end of the stick and puts it into a bag at his side.
There you go.
What are you writing down?
We're writing down. We accept your. Or no, he's writing down. How much do you want?
We want all the stolen, all goods.
No, he's writing to them. How much do you want?
Big price. Big price.
Yeah, big price is not a number.
I ask Chieftain how much.
Okay, yeah. You go ask the chieftain how much he wants.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We be rich, goblin.
Yeah, you'll be very rich. Now fuck off.
Okay.
He takes the note.
Yeah, it just says how much do you
Okay,
want?
he looks at the note. He sticks it through the end of the stick and goes running back.
Alright, so that should give us a few seconds to cast some spells, get in there and cause some havoc, eh?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Throw up another buff. I think a magic circle against evil, especially with the large size, is funny.
Yeah,
It's
if
not hard.
Agony's going into the horrible place, he's going to cast Mirror Image. Is Good Hope going up?
A good hope is going up, yes. A haste going up.
Yeah, right before Agony teleports, he can do a haste.
Alright.
Poor Faith negotiating.
Proper
Yes.
negotiating.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
I have good news!
So Slake drank his mutagen and is now pushing this cannon up the hill.
Yeah.
We'll catch up with that haste real quickly.
Yeah. Slake, it's got wheels, right?
Fly.
Tokens.
Cannon?
Yeah.
I'm assuming the answer is yes.
Yeah.
How many rounds we got to cast?
The goblin is going to take probably 5 rounds to get to his master.
Okay, so that's
Sorry, guys, give me one moment.
No
I'll
problem.
be right
Fucking Slake's push this cannon right up to the...
right up to the door.
He doesn't know how a cannon is typically used.
No. He's laughing. He's positioning the cannon.
Like the most advanced non-magical thing in the realm.
I would say the thunder cannons are the
Yeah.
Gatling guns, but yeah, this is pretty.
It's on that spectrum of like, if he doesn't get his jollies from this, there's nothing left to get jollies from.
No.
All right, the party catches up. And are there any other buffs that Agony and Cog and Amadeus want?
Amadeus wants a fly spell. He'll get it from Barnabus.
Okay. All right, so I need to add some things to the wars. Change that to chieftain.
Now I gotta subtract my spells.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Is that a giant? Is a chieftain? +2.
Hey, Mark, we don't quite have the right domains up for maximum slippity bappity, but we're getting real close, like to maximum slippity bappity. Ooh. We're currently at 2d8 plus 4d6 plus 39.
Barnabas will start a bard song just before Agony takes off as well.
Plus 41.
Oh, Good Hope is up, so I think that's +2 temp to all of your initiative checks.
It's a +1 for Brennos because he got enlarged.
Okay. no, he only has a +9 to his initiative now.
I go now.
Yep.
Wait, if he ever got to the point of having extra feats, initiative would be one of them. But
Improved initiative, yeah.
yeah, eventually that would be a thing. But because of the barbarian levels, it's like he's very much like, no, I would also like improved crit, and I would like vital strike, and I would like.
Furious Focus is also fun, and
Oh, no, you got that one.
How much weight can Slate carry?
I think Slake is a 30 strength.
How much Slate can weight carry?
Yeah.
It's at the bottom of his sheet. So, light load is 532. His heavy load is 1600.
Yeah.
And that's
So we said the cannon is 1,000 pounds.
So put him in his heavy load.
Yeah, but he's not carrying it. He's pushing it on wheels.
Right. If he wanted to
so,
carry it like
yeah.
some sort of ogre.
He can push drag 8,000 pounds.
Oh no, it is 6,000 pounds.
Okay, so he can push drag that.
Yep.
It's on the edge of what he can push drag. It's huge.
Can Brennos carry it?
it is on wheels too. It's not like he's dragging a block.
The cannon has a 10-foot speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how these.
Yeah, it's on wheels, so it doesn't. You have no problem moving it around with these strong characters.
No, it's just the speed of it. Like, could they move it like 30? Because we're moving at 30 or 40, right?
This is 3 rounds or 5 rounds of movement.
So in a round, it has a move of 10. But I'm just saying, with their strength, can they push it to?
Oh yes, with their strength, they'll be able to push it faster.
Yeah, that's all I was
Yeah,
concerned
movement of 10 is kind of like with a normal crew.
about. Yeah, not monsters. Better.
You do see stairs though. That might be an issue.
Again.
Foiled again. Damn these non-accessible castles.
Yeah, when they built those stairs, they weren't thinking about cannons because I don't think they had come to.
Cannon into the castle through the hallway like Doom guy with the BFG.
Why don't we just go through that hole over here?
Yeah, you could push it over that rubble.
Yeah, give me a clear shot.
Oh, damn it!
Barnabas, you coming, bud?
He's gonna be like halfway, so he can do a.
He wants the bard song so they
He
can
wants
hear
the bard song so everyone can hear it.
it. Get louder, get bigger lungs.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Barnabas bard songs, and then Agony this round is casting haste. What are the rest of you doing?
Brennos is casting a divine favor.
Okay.
And is moving towards is gonna go knock knock, like he's moving up with the thing.
Yep. Slake is just pushing the cannon forward, and then
I'm moving forward with these guys. I'm flying 30 feet
This is
above.
difficult terrain, and Slake is heaving this cannon up the side.
That's it. That's a good lad.
Something's coming.
Don't worry, I got this.
You can hear so Thogram, Slake, Sunny, and Brennos can hear the guttural voices of bugbears saying there's something coming.
What is it? I don't know. Get ready.
I'm 30 feet up.
Yep.
So I should be seeing over some of the walls, maybe.
Yeah, Thogram.
What is that?
Come to your door, boys.
Son, Amadeus, and then Agony on his turn will then Dimension Door. So this is the second round of combat. Goblins, they're There's this one goblin.
Let me through. Great chieftain.
Great chieftain.
They have message. They accept sock of friendship.
What am I going to do? Let me see
Yours
this.
will accept the offer.
Let me see this. How much? Did you offer them the dwarf?
Yes, yes, yes. They want a dwarf. They want all the things that we stole, and they want a goblin.
Not that goblin. The goblin. Any goblin.
Oh, goblins! Why do they want a goblin?
They did not say. Perhaps.
Didn't say stupid.
Perhaps they want a servant.
Yes, yes. Everyone wants my goblins. And these manfolk want my goblins. And Sinruth wants my goblins. We don't smash the men yet? No, Lars, you stay here. Protect your chieftain. Okay.
Lars is going to be in a bad time. He's getting lamprey mouth sucking right out.
All right. I'm going to. Yeah. So that was the goblins. Brennos. You hear bugbears on the other side. This is difficult terrain to climb over.
Free action to ignore the difficult terrain.
Oh no! He just spring across it. That's awesome.
Help with the bloody cannon, you prick.
It's a giant dwarf! It's a dwarf giant!
Awesome. Just awesome.
We're going to basically move our way in.
Okay. These bugbears look like they have melee weapons in hand. It looks like they were expecting you guys to come this way. Like they were positioned kind of like to go through this doorway. But
So we'll use the free action from our robe to get the extra move action. We'll then put up our justice and we will smite bugbear. So
okay.
they're threatened. There.
These bugbears are armed with like light leathers and piecemeal armor. They're waving morning stars around. They do have half-filled quivers of javelins on their backs. They have light shields in their offhands.
Does that mean don't bother rolling damage?
I don't have an attack.
Okay.
Don't actually.
So you're there with your axe. And... Okay. I was waiting for your attack.
No.
Something called Shaman.
Someone called Shay. Last name Man.
Eamon. What are you doing? Actually, you heard some maybe spell casting coming from this area, Brennos. You can make a spellcraft check because it's around walls. So you don't see it. So it'd be DC 20. It's muffled a little bit. 25, so it's DC 26.
I don't know what other people do for magic. I hear people make funny sounds and I smush them.
Got it.
Eamon's gonna wait and go at the same pip as Barnabus.
Okay. Barnabas is at 18. All right, bugbears. All right, they're running to attack you. There is an AOO. I don't know if you're taking it.
I will take my AO. AC 46.
Yeah, you smack a bugbear.
61 damage.
You cut a bugbear in half. And then they all surround you, and
They commence the beating.
yep, they're gonna try to beat you down.
AC 29.
Ugh. Okay. With their, can you be flanked?
No, I cannot.
Okay. So 6 bugbears, howling in anger, are scratching your armor.
The modern summon come.
This bugbear doesn't like the look of giant dwarves and moves to the door, opens it.
Coward!
Yep. And you can see a single goblin in the door, like, ah! It was one of the guards outside. It was the one that peed in the bushes. And he moves, he steps to the other side of the door.
They're coming! There's a giant dwarf!
All right. Other bugbears are... There are no other bugbears. Okay. Cog.
I'm gonna put a blade out.
Okay.
So when in my left arm, a big long knife comes out.
All right. Eamon, Woe, and Barnabas.
That's a swing. Actually, I'll make my arm longer for this round.
Okay.
Oh,
Longer and ready to strike someone that comes at me.
Barnabas gets to there. Eamon will go to there.
Okay.
And Barnabas is not wasting his... you know what? Forget it. No, he's not, because they're all in melee. We'll do a... oh, screw it. I'm pretty sure Brennos has these guys. It's well in hand.
Okay. Surprise SH.
Surprise shit is coming.
40. 40. And 40. Another 40 brings me to here.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
All right, these ones I can fucking kill.
All right, there are 3. Oh, they're supposed to be small. They are 3 goblin-shaped shadow creatures that are they kind of ooze out of the cracks in the door, and they're kind of dancing across the back of the room. They unfortunately had to take triple moves to get all the way to here.
Problem? Mage, no!
Thogram. The cannon could be aimed, although Slake is required to keep the cannon from rolling back down the hill.
Is haste up?
No.
The other party's hasted. The other half.
Aim, fire. Sure, yeah, I can do that. Aim and fire with the cannon.
Because the cannon was preloaded, right?
Yeah, aim and fire the cannon, and then aim and fire the cannon. Somebody get a haste up quickly.
Okay, so you aim the cannon at what?
Oh, I'll aim the cannon at the center child.
Okay, so you're aiming. Brennos.
I'm gonna have that tinnitus in my ear again.
It's gonna be in Slake's ear. What the fuck are those things?
Hope you don't mind loud noises.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey? Alright, let's do this then. Okay. 33 to hit.
Yeah, your cannon goes off. There's a thunderous boom and clang as the cannonball goes zipping over the heads of the bugbears and smacks the shadow thing. Is your cannon
Magic, yes.
Is
The cannon shots are magic.
cannon shots are magic? Okay, you are smoting a shadow.
24 damage.
24 damage becomes 12 damage to the incorporeal creature.
Okay.
There's a big dent in the castle wall. The cannonball falls to the ground, and the shadow kind of in the dent.
I'm gonna take a shot with my rifle.
Okay, so you aimed as an action, you shot the cannon as an action, and then your
Another
rifle.
action, fire.
Okay.
Plus 8, 23 means so 18. 32.
What's the range increment of your rifle?
I don't suffer any range penalty for 400 feet. Scope. Got a scope on my rifle.
I think you need to look through the scope, though.
Is it an action to do that?
We'll check what the action economy is for that, but what is the normal range increment of your rifle is what I'm asking.
Oh, no, you're right. Can choose to spend a full round action to make a single shot with a... So it's a 40-foot increment.
Okay, so it's touch attacks within 40 feet, although...
It's an incorporeal thing.
Yeah, it's an incorporeal thing, but I just wanted to know what it's...
Oh, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, but you're right about the range. It is a full round action to do that. So I'll do 33 to hit.
Yeah, you strike the same shadow?
Yeah. D12 plus 1.
He makes a lot of noise, doesn't he?
It's kind of smelly and loud.
It's just gunpowder.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It's like it's gonna be pushing your cannon around battlefields. That's funny.
15 damage.
15 becomes 7. Okay, the shadow's still there.
Persistent, aren't they?
Yemix. Turning invisible. And cast a couple spells on himself while things are happening. And we'll go flying up to here. And you don't know what's being said. Amadeus.
Waiting, delaying until we teleport, I guess.
Okay. Mistra is just guarding the wagon. Lars. Just waiting by the door. Now he drinks a potion.
Ah, it tastes good.
Agony. Dimension doors. Okay, I'm going to roll randomly to see just sort of along what part
Where
of
he
the
gets
wall
in the
he
room.
goes in the room. Yep. One is... So he actually teleports amongst that mess.
Oh, very nice.
I believe that place is called Pound Town.
Very
Alright,
nice.
so he appears here, and Amadeus appears in a square, and Cog appears in a square. Alright. Then Amadeus. So Agony's turn ends when he dimension doors.
No rated, all rated actions are spoiled,
Yep. But Amadeus had a delayed action, so
which is not spoiled.
Nice.
Amadeus initiative, he would drop to
Sucking.
7.
We're here to negotiate.
Oh, there's like a bunch of angry roars from that room. Sunny is in the same pip as Agony, though, so I don't know what Sunny is doing outside.
Those look bad. I can see the shadow children.
No, this is like a big pile that you guys are moving over, so you're gonna have to get a little bit closer, unless you're flying right now.
Brennos, you might want to get the hell away from those shadowy things.
I'll like climb up to the point where you can
Yep.
see.
Now you can see them.
All right. I don't have any extra action. Actually, I do have my cloak. That's fine. I'm just going to magic missile that one that's hurt and see if it goes away, because I want to see what happens. Bad. 16 force damage to the middle shadow child.
The middle one, 16 force damage, destroys it. It winks out of existence.
probably don't want to be hit by those.
What are they doing here? Says the chieftain. He's speaking in common. Amadeus.
All right, Amadeus. He's going to tongue attack the big thing in front of him.
Okay, the big giant named Lars.
AC 41. Plus 11.
Trailer Park Boys in it.
Takes 18 damage.
Okay.
And my free action grapple. 51.
Yeah, his CMD is 26.
All right, now for a complex action.
Oh, that was an attack, wasn't it?
That was an attack, yeah. My complex action is I'm going to grapple him to tie him up in Bloodvine rope. 40.
Okay. Ah! Ah!
And drop him at the chieftain's feet.
Okay. Chieftain's not like he's standing on his big stone throne.
Full on Picard, what is this shit?
He's very expressive with
Oh,
his hands.
sorry, I forget. I get a haste attack.
Yeah, and did your tongue attack do mental damage to the giant?
No, because I didn't. I'm not finishing the round grappling him.
Okay, I see.
20 plus.
And your haste attack, who are you attacking?
This is my haste attack. Just the guy north of me.
Okay, these bugbears are wearing chain shirts, shiny chain shirts.
Oh, let me double check something. Amadeus. There we go. Plus 23, so this will be plus 13. AC 32?
Yeah, they're chain shirts and they're flat-footed, so...
Plus, oh, I forgot the add. Yeah, well, it's okay. Should add it for the other guy's damage. Irrelevant. This guy takes 20 damage.
Okay, that does not bloody the bugbear brute.
Okay, but he is. So the 29. 30 to grapple him.
Yeah, you grab this bugbear. He's still kind of stunned for what you did to their hill giant, but slack-jawed bugbear is now being grappled. And does he take the mental damage from the weird tongue?
Yes, he
Okay.
takes the mental damage
Right.
from 2, so takes two con and 2 wisdom.
2 con. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, he does not like that he's being drinked. All right, the bugbear brutes are going to retort. They were ready to like attack things that came through the doors. They are wielding. Let's see what they have. They've got falchions. All right, the two that are flanking Cog. Well, one of them is flanking Cog. Cog, what's your AC?
Pretty high.
AC 25?
No. You're looking for 20.
All right, so he takes his other 2 attacks and doesn't hit you. And then the one to the north really doesn't like Amadeus because it looks like he's just going to tie people up. So a falchion, what's Amadeus's AC?
36.
Okay, no 20s. And then the guy in the bonds is just struggling. He's going to take his 3 action struggle. He doesn't roll a 20. All right, leaving one bugbear who incurs an AOO moving into attack agony.
Cog gets to hit him as well.
And Cog gets to hit him.
I think I get a
Cog goes first.
okay. Stunning fist.
Eunuch.
Hmm?
Stunning fist. Oh wait, no AO. Never mind.
You can do a stunning fist on AO.
Then
As long as it's once around.
stunning fist it is.
Okay.
28 I assume is a hit.
28 is a hit. So yeah, he comes running in with his falchion, and you punch him with your long arm in his face.
Fuck, 21 damage, but D on the stunning fist is
Is Will or Fort?
Stunning fist is a fort save.
Fort.
I think it's a save.
He gets a 21 total.
Yeah, he makes it.
Okay. And then Agony clocks him with.
He has to make another save against the vine strike. DC 15 reflex.
Fails.
Okay, so he's stuck where he was. Sorry.
He's stuck or just entangled.
Sorry, actually he's entangled.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, okay. All right, so he's covered in some viney shit, which drops his AC for Agony. Agony with his Raven's Beak attacks. And what buffs do we have running right now?
Good Hope, Bard Song.
Okay.
Haste.
Haste. So +5.
Okay. He's also got a bull strength up, so 7. That's 19. He rolls a nat 20. He confirms the crit. He does 3d10 plus Bard Song is 2. Good Hope 4. Another 3. 25. So Agony caves his head in for 99 points of damage. The Raven's Beak basically taps the guy's skull and splatters his brain.
Oh no, no!
The chieftain doesn't like this.
I tell you, I pay. No, you pay me. No, but we could come to a deal.
No, by diplomats I meant executioners, really.
Chieftain Claw very likable.
Yeah, you got faith.
All right, Slake finishes his job of pushing the cannon all the way into this room.
Much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
And then he will hop to it. He will ready his... Well, he has his tower shield out, so yeah, then he wanders up to one of these hobgoblins, or these bugbears, and will attack a bugbear, hitting... Slake isn't raging yet. I think there's a need. He punches and punches hard. 1d6 plus 22, and he gets the Bard Song. 25 damage on a bugbear. Let me just check the hit points. Bugbears have 24, 27 damage. So yeah, this bugbear has 2 hit points left. The chieftain. He doesn't like you.
I don't like it either.
What you think, Yimik? Time to use new club?
Yes, use the shadow gift.
Chieftain pulls out a great club, and you can see that the studs on the great club have these little dark gems in it. It's almost like they're onyx. he's gonna. Okay, so I think Agony's threatening him here. And so when he moves, in, Agony with his reach and his polearm gets to attack the chieftain.
Give him the bap.
Yeah, Cog has a 20-foot as well.
Okay, so Cog, you go first.
Yeah, you can hit him right over here.
He came around this way, so I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't
think you.
Yeah. He was cautious, but the guy with the polearm.
If you have 20-foot reach, he threatened that square would be where it would have been. So I think.
All right, so Cog, go ahead.
Yep.
The
No
big
more stunning.
noodly arm.
28.
Yeah, you strike the big brutish chieftain.
Okay, and he gets Vine Strike DC as well. 34 damage. With the DC, I think it's 15.
He makes the save, but 34 damage.
Yeah.
Becomes 33 damage. And then Agony hit, doing 1d10 plus 25. He hit the chieftain for another 34 damage. 67. The chieftain...
How you feeling, Chieftain?
He's not bloodied.
Oh, shit, Chieftain.
And with the weird club, he gets mad when he's right up against Amadeus. And he's going to whap at Amadeus, or try to.
Amadeus.
Amadeus is going to use the guy he's grappling as a shield.
Nat 20.
Well,
That's not going to help.
that AC bonus doesn't do much.
Okay.
Nope.
So you try to move in front. The guy's twisting out of the way.
No, and the blur effect doesn't work.
Okay, I'll roll to confirm.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
26.
Does not confirm.
Okay.
So the shadow gift or something.
Yep. Great clubs do D8, right?
D10.
D10, yeah.
D10 20 times 2.
Okay. He biffs you with the club for 20 damage.
He's got a good arm on him.
And one of the gems you can see kind of got embedded in Amadeus's shoulder. And there's a trail of like shadowy magic going from the club and where the gem kind of like bust off. And Amadeus takes 1 strength damage.
Whoa.
Wait, son of a bitch.
I don't want that problem to be prevalent in this region.
Oh, is that a fact, Chiefy? Let's see who can feed faster, motherfucker.
It's supposed to make him weak.
He shakes up like... Yeah. Keep hitting him, says he mix.
Marty,
Yep.
is this guy...
Probably with a hand on his face.
This guy is sleeping?
He is invisible up in like one of the archer alcoves. You can see. You have see invisibility up.
Yeah, it was on my...
He has about a dozen what look like strangely colored musket balls that are orbiting around his head, and they have the same shadowy magic that's leaking out of the club on the musket balls. And they're orbiting his head like a halo.
I'll go and deal with that one.
All right, that was the chieftain, and then you might want to blow your horn, chieftain. Goblins.
Hold on. The barbarians of Valhalla.
Get in here!
goblins begin to march in unison
Do they now?
into a big group.
Point the cannon at him.
It does so.
This is part of the reason why the whole getting the AOO is worth more than the AC when these things come out to play.
Yep. This group approaches Brennos.
Okay.
There's an AOO, I think.
I already took my AOO.
Okay. And then the goblin troop gets to make an attack, or they just do damage?
It's a troop, they just do damage.
Do damage.
Okay. So a bunch of goblin spears and sling bullets and things go flying your way. You take 13 damage from the goblin mass.
12 damage from the goblin mass.
Nice. And you can hear more goblins. They're kind of like there may be another group of them forming behind this door somewhere.
We stay here, protect the shaman.
Where is your shaman?
You don't ask questions around here. We ask the questions.
Brennos. You gonna ask them a question?
I am going to ask them a question.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to whack the troop.
Okay.
You know he doesn't have
A whopping AC 17 to.
Yeah, that's the thing. All right, so I'm just trying to maximize my destructive nature.
Too much damage to they didn't overwhelm you. Take 4 back.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So the bard song is up. You said.
Yep. Good hope.
Okay. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 26, 30, 41. All right, cool. We're going to rage and whack the goblins, and then we'll see what happens from that point forward.
Okay.
AC 46.
You hit goblins.
Cool. 2d8 plus 46 plus 41. 62 damage to the goblins.
Your massive axe swings basically kill all the goblins within reach, leaving a very surprised-looking group of 4 individual goblins standing at the back.
Okay.
Like 16 goblins kind of get squished underneath your axe, chopped to bits.
Then going to ready to hit one of these shadow children if it comes near me.
Okay, with your secondary attack.
Yep.
The shaman's casting a spell.
I actually have an extra action in that. I'm going to whack one of these bugbears and then save with my tertiary because I got an extra action still. And I'm less worried about hitting and more worried about critical threat.
You destroy a bugbear.
Natural 20 again, so critical hit.
You cut it right down the middle.
It's like 180 damage. It rains bugbear.
You went through the bugbear and your axe actually hit the ground where the bugbear was sitting, and the bugbears don't want to fight you. The shaman blesses the next group of goblins that are basically being sent to their doom. He doesn't know that though. Bugbears. Well, we're in the thick of it now, aren't we?
The last chance to run.
That one bugbear struck Brennos. Not a critical hit, but did hit you in the knee with his Morningstar for 10 damage.
Okay.
What's that guy?
Damage 17. All right. I'll remember you.
The one that got punched by Slake instinctually attacks back. Missing. Slake's AC with his tower shield. And his mutagen running is 34. And then there are 3 more attacks on Slake as the one next to him turns around, missing. And then there are 6 attacks on Brennos from the bugbears to the south. And none of them hit, although one of them. He's now bleeding accidentally as he came too close to your axe and
It's very sharp.
yeah, it's very sharp.
Oh no!
He's got 1 point of bleed. Let's switch over to this one bugbear, the scabrous bugbear. He's the coward of the group. He's gonna go running through this this area. He's looking around for a way to escape, maybe. Cog in the shaman's domain.
Yeah, let me help you out there. Okay, so there's gonna be a flurry on this guy.
On the chieftain? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to leave you guys. I don't know. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Okay, so this is defensive. Oops. Boop. The 22, 33. I didn't fail. Okay. I assume 1 hit.
I'm going to check on the 22. Bugbears have +3 natural armor. He has an AC of 22.
Right on. Okay, let's double this. And so 2 reflex saves, DC 15, and 60 damage.
Okay, he made them both, but that's 60 damage. Yeah, that's concerning.
Okay.
He's rocked.
I'll leave the rest to you, all right? And then he's going to take the AOO, and come over to this guy. Hello. So flurried move. I can't continue my flurries. That's too bad.
All right, so those
2 more attacks.
Stunning fist.
the bugbears, AC 25,
Nope.
26, 27 in the flank.
30s to hit.
Okay. Yemek.
20.
What the fuck?
The goblins doesn't understand. Eamon Woe.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, Cog's not done.
Yeah. So I attacked, move. I can't take my second flurry now, right?
I know the way it works now is it's another.
Just another.
Yeah, so you can take another flurry.
So this one is the first one here is stunning.
Okay. Mark, what's this thing's AC with a shield and mage armor up?
Give me a moment.
Yeah, I'm thinking high numbers, like 30. Yeah. 30 and 22. 30 has the stunning fist on it.
30 hits, 22 misses.
Okay.
Stunned, he's denied his dex and -2.
If he fails,
You have to
fails
feel
save.
If he fails his save. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, the DC for the reflex is
Oh yeah, there's a reflex save in there.
Ahmed.
Is that
there's a reflex save and a fort save.
The fort save, yeah, the fort save is 18, DC 18. The reflex save is 15.
okay? So we'll do the fort save first. It's +12. Made the fort save, so not stunned.
And then reflex save to not be entangled, which might make the other one hit as well.
What's the DC on this? 34.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
1 hit. Ah, that's cool.
Okay, but he does take damage.
Whack him. Hit him. Hurt him.
Cool.
Make him cry. These bugbears are crying.
And then I'll extend my arms for. I'll extend my arm as a last action for longer reach.
This little fucker's running away again. Look what you're doing to the giants and everything. It's like, oh fuck. He's just gonna be the guy that heralds the doom of all the
So
and you guys do see the weird brick that the dwarves are so concerned about. It's sitting.
You did
it's
27 damage.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, you gotta subtract 9.
Oh yeah, because of the.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those temporary hit points regenerate around at 1 per minute, so by now he stays later.
Okay, Eamon Woe.
Eamon Woe is going to go same pip as Barnabas. This is
And Barnabas, yeah.
and Barnabas. All right.
God damn it!
Something to help with ghosts.
Yeah.
My ghosts. I would rather fight 1,000 goblins than 3 ghosts.
Barnabas will move in there. Actually, Barnabas and would you guys get in there? Jeez. Actually, Eamon's in front. Barnabas will be back here. Oh, for God's sakes, why can't I do this?
Here, I'll give you a hand.
Thank you. And Barnabas will cast a...
so you're taking the AOs?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a confused yet very angry look on Brennis's face as El Yabo is walking into the middle of the fight. He doesn't know.
All right.
Yep. And he's casting magic missile on.
Yeah, this
stage
one bugbear, I
Shepard.
think it's an AOO on Barnabas. Is he
Sure.
Yeah. AC 14.
No. And Barnabas casts, magic missile on one of the shadow childs. So 5d.
Okay, are you doing it defensively, or?
Nope.
All right, this bugbear.
Actually, yes, he is doing it defensively, but he automatically makes it. It's a first level spell.
Okay.
So 23 points of damage.
Holy tits, your magic missile has some 4-4-4-2-4. Yeah.
They have 30 hit points, so you injure the shadow.
Which one do you get? That one? Okay.
Yeah. And Eamon Woe will attack this bugbear right in front of him.
Okay.
Plus, I think it's plus.
Bugbear takes a wild swing with his Morningstar, giving you an opening for your lethal
AC
trident.
31.
Yeah, you stab him in the neck.
Eamon Woe. Damn you, Eamon Woe. So many sheets to go through. Here we go. Plus.
Yeah, but he blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
He could smell like dirty feet or whatever. It'd be fine.
That's 20. Eamon Woe does 24 points of damage to the bugbear.
Badly injuring it. Staggers back, but keeps its footing. And then the shadows come in.
Okay, I'm going to take my readied attack.
Okay, there's also an AOO if you have one left.
I'm going to use AOO as well.
Okay.
I will whack I'll hit it with my readied, and then I will hit it with my AOO.
So yeah, it's about here when you're doing all the hitting.
Yep. So the AOO is at minus 15 off of my base attack bonus, because don't worry about that. Yes.
Okay.
A wacko. And it does. It's not a goblin I'm hitting, so it does less damage. 48 damage.
Becomes 24. It is still there, unless it's ghost touch.
It is not ghost touch.
Okay.
I will then use my AOO on it.
Yep.
And this is at a much bigger bonus to hit. AC 39.
You swipe twice and destroy the thing. It's sort of unsatisfying in that it doesn't leave a body or anything like that.
Or
Yeah.
chunk or go thud or
Yep.
yeah.
And then the other one comes over and attacks Eamon.
That's it. You're doing your job.
Okay, AC 8 touch.
Nope.
Ah, it's lucky.
So when you're a really big raging guy in full plate, AC8s are still scary.
Yeah. I had a 3.5 character with like these crazy rage powers, and he would turn large. He ended up like when he raged, his AC was like at like 8th level was like 6. It was just
Yeah, you're
kept
taking all
getting
the
worse.
penalties.
All the penalties. It was terrible.
All right, Thogram.
Okay. Thogrim's gonna cast
11 right now for his touch AC.
Who, Brennos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, Thogrim's casting animated artillery.
Okay.
Take out the ghosts and then the bugbears. And catch up. He's going to
So the
swift
cannon starts moving in its coat. It is magical!
No, it's not. He's going to swift action, get the bandolier belt to load a bullet into the gun, and shoot that thing.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
So you cast a spell.
Cast a spell, and then the beneficial bandolier. That's what it's called. It's a swift. Now, I don't know if this swift action is an action. To load a bullet.
What is the normal time to load a bullet? I think
in a
round.
rifle.
I think it's a full round.
It's a full round. So this is a 1 round.
This is a 1 action thing.
One action.
So you reloaded so you cast a spell and reloaded your gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need haste to also shoot.
1 round. That's why I asked for haste.
Nobody,
All right.
Nobody here has it. Sorry.
Emix is going to flying step out the window.
How far does he step?
You know what?
5 feet?
I'm thinking he'll take the AOO and fly out of your reach.
He's not a grabby guy so far. You already tried to stun him.
Yep.
No, I think he steps and then steps around the corner, so he no longer has.
Step, fly.
And then he dimension doors.
Well, he doesn't have enough actions left, so then he flies 60 feet in this direction.
We will spend the next. We're gonna spend the next the next 6 months going. Yammer!
Mr. guarding the wagon. Yimix sees the wagon.
Yammer!
You created him.
You were supposed to kill him.
It's exactly what I wanted, Mark. Thank you.
You're supposed to kill him. You're a failure.
Lars is trying to struggle out of these damn bloodvine ropes. What's the DC of the strength check?
DC 30.
He gets a +4 for being a giant. Like he's bigger than medium. But still.
Yeah, it's still a.
Okay, his strength's +7, and he drank a bull strength poison, so it's +9. So he's trying to, and then he gets a +4 for being large. 15 on this turn. And then I think he gets to.
But he can't.
But he can't. So yeah, he's lying on the ground, struggling.
Oh, let me out! Let me out!
The chieftain kicks at him. Stupid giant. That was Lars. Agony. I think it's this chieftain, right?
Yep.
So, if I recall, Agony can do a standard action, make an attack, and cast a spell at -20. Okay.
-2, right?
-2. Yeah. -2 attack. So he's gonna whap the chieftain because the chieftain has a scary club. At the same time, he casts a I don't know, a fireball.
Oh, into the club, or into this?
I think this one would be like he casts a fireball, like he whips a fireball off.
Hmm?
I'm not certain where he'd be fireballing. Like the back half of the chamber to
Well, it could be, yeah.
Lars and the just random goblin messenger guy.
Yeah, and Lars and the goblin, and I guess
The chief.
the chief we could probably fit in there. Let's see if there are any other spells. Well, we're hasted, so he could do an attack. His haste attack, and then a standard with a true strike on the last attack, so that it hits. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Agony on Chieftain hits. I don't think Agony has. No. His Raven's Beak is keen, that's why it's 19 through 20. Alright. 1d10 plus 25 minus 1. 32. He knocks the chieftain out. The chieftain has... I just want to see if he rage deaths. How many hit dice? 10, 20. So the chieftain's at -17 right now, and then loses 20 hit points, so he's -37. Yeah, Agony killed the chieftain.
Good.
Nice.
He then swings his hammer. I guess he's got to attack people that are far away from him, so he'll swing it at the
Grappled.
the bugbear that's grappled. Hitting that bugbear for 32 damage.
Ooh.
52 damage and 2 con. They have 56 hit points. So this one, 4 hit dice, 56. He's in that weird state that never happens. He's disabled. And then...
I remember being the dumb going, why do they even have a state for this? It should just, like, mathematically not happen. And then it's like...
And then it happens all the time.
The large number rule applies to everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Agony will then use a claw attack on one of the nearby bugbear brutes as part of his mage's strike. So
Okay.
he true strikes his claw at minus plus
+10, didn't I?
yeah. So with all the bonuses, it's plus 20. It's, minus 10 for it being his last attack for the round. Minus 2 for the power, plus 20 for the true strike. So he hits 47. His claw attacks because his amulet is keen. That's a critical threat. He confirms the crit.
Mm. Mm.
So that's a crit. It's an amazing crit with a medium injury.
Dead.
That's bad time.
So that's 3d4 plus 60.
Yeah, boy.
67 damage. So yeah, with a spell like blur, he just reaches into the bugbear's chest and pulls out stuff. That bugbear falls over dead. All right, Agony can command a room as well. Sunny.
Sonny likes where he's at. He sees a shadow child. He's gonna touch a pearl of power and whip magic missiles at the stupid thing, because those things go away to wherever the hell they came from.
Mm-hmm.
20 damage.
Yeah, it discorporates with all of your missiles. Little shadow the shadow goblin disappears.
I would like to spend my last action to think about, like, was it just a shadow, or was, like, what the heck is going on here?
Sure. Knowledge, religion.
27?
You think somebody succumbed to... you think that was a goblin that got turned into a shadow.
Okay. Nothing else more weird than that.
Nope.
Okay. Not that that's not weird. I mean...
Yeah. You know about shadows spawning undead.
No.
Amadeus.
Amadeus is going to free action drop the bugbear he's holding.
Okay. His bugbear looks like it wants to crawl away.
And he's going to coup de grace Lars.
With your axe,
grabs him.
Oh, he just...
grabs and snap.
Lars does not like that. I think you need to roll damage.
Yep. 6 plus.
The disabled bugbear does not take an AOO. It looks like he's looking at the door.
We don't even know what Lars is. What Lars was. Was he just a giant, or was he a giant with like 15 class levels? You'll never know.
Marty's like, why did I bother making a character sheet?
No, I didn't. I was just a hill
Oh,
guy.
you didn't? Okay, good.
It's just they had a giant for some reason.
They had a giant.
All right. Plus 42. All right. 63 damage. Make that fort save.
Yeah,
73 fortress.
he does not. Yeah, he basically needs to roll a 20. He doesn't. So you snap Lars's neck.
Oh, and then haste attack. He's gonna punch. He's gonna punch the bugbear just north.
The brute over here. Yep.
Yeah. Smack.
I don't think he's got. You don't have reach, right? So you just punch.
No, it's just the guy north of me. He's
just
got
the guy...
0 hit points.
Got it. So yeah, you punch him in the head. He falls down. He hits his head hard on the ground. Bugbear brutes, of which there are 1 left.
And then there was 1.
After he shits his pants, what does he do?
Yep. He's going to step. He's going to step. And he reaches to open the door. And Amadeus, immediately your head begins to buzz as there are a bunch of tentacly slug things that are in this room.
What the fuck are those?
Fucking walked into dead space.
They're like big slugs with strange beak-like things coming out of the ends of them, and immediately your head is buzzing.
Graboids.
Graboids. They could be graboids.
What the hell?
Cut the limbs off.
All right. It was the bugbear brute.
Enjoy the chieftain's patch.
That's what he says. Slake.
Oh,
There are bugbears.
finish your meal.
Yep. He punches 1 bugbear dead. He then might miss on the second attack. He doesn't. And on the third attack, power attacking Slake with his slam. And Bard Song is 19, so that last attack is plus 9. AC 12 does not hit. So he slips on some of the rubble after killing one of the bugbears. Chieftain is dead. The tentacle monsters. They check their reach. Their 10-foot reach. So one of them comes through the doorway and reaches for Amadeus.
This chieftain was into some freaky shit.
It slaps Amadeus with a tentacle, AC 28.
Nope.
Okay, so block that as the tentacle comes in. And the others just basically come dropping down from the ceiling and start to move in.
Do you guys have this? Do you need my aid?
Not sure yet. Something wrong with these things.
This goblin tries to run to this door. There's an AOO from Slake that winds up and kills the goblin.
Agony?
Oh,
Sorry, Agony, yeah. The goblin dies as he's reaching towards the door. Agony moving around with his pole arm. And then Brennos in the other room.
Well, it looks like goblins are coming out of the door here, right?
Yeah, you can hear them, but they didn't come rushing into this one to this area. And this goblin is just standing there, mouth agape, looking at the violence that's going on in the room.
Okay, I think this round we're just gonna.
Oh, sorry, these four goblins are running. To join a intact troop.
We're going to let the Bane and the Rage subside, or we're gonna attack this round and then we're gonna let Bane and Rage stop.
Okay.
To preserve powers, critical threat, critical hit.
Okay, so which three bugbears die?
The three to the south.
Okay, big swipes of your massive axe go cleaving through bugbears. The shaman. All right, the door to the chieftain's area opens. There's a shocked-looking, big-nosed goblin shaman that's very, very concerned with what he sees. He then closes the door.
It's too late.
And moves away. Bugbears. This bugbear is probably grabbing some loot.
Come back, you coward.
And there's one bugbear that's injured. Step. Brennos, are you threatening him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Step and opens the door. He goes he's defensive at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Cog.
How hard is it to squeeze out of this hole?
It'll be an escape artist for you to squeeze out of that hole.
What if I crack open a pint of oil on top of my body?
You will get a
plus
bonus.
10 bonus on your escape artist, if it's what I think it is.
It is a Cog's got a bunch of supplies, and some of them are for repairing.
Generic oil.
It's an oil can.